These are the places that inspire us, make us grab our camera, go out and explore. What draws us? The unknown. So what about the familiar modesty of our own home region? Northern Germany. We're about to do something none of us have ever done before.
I'm Leo and I grew up in Eckernförde.
Lennart from Cuxhaven.
I'm Jannis, also born in Cuxhaven.
Cycling for 4 days straight, exploring each other's home region with just a bike, a tent and a camera. We could take the straight route, but where's the fun in that? Instead, we chose to take some scenic detours, always ready to adjust the route as we go.
This is our parents' house and the house where we grew up. Actually, this is my room up there. This is my brother, Jannis. And this is the official start of the trip. Everything is packed. Took a little bit longer than expected.
As always.
We wanted to be gone at like 5 at first. Now it's, I think, 7:30. So I say we hit the road.
And just pedal a little harder.
At first glance, our bike choice might be a little bit surprising to some people, but Lennart and I are riding our Bromptons everywhere, and we take it basically everywhere. We put it in the car if we go somewhere, and yeah, we just really enjoy riding it, and we wanted to try to do it long distance.
So we made it to the Kugelbake, which is basically the logo, the famous landmark of Cuxhaven. And it looks a little bit weird to some people, but to me it just represents my hometown, which I really love. And we just found a pretty cool composition to place my brother Jannis right down in the triangle of the Kugelbake, and Leo is taking some shots.
Shooting at home is sometimes a bigger challenge because the beautiful places might not be as obvious as somewhere else. But if you get to shoot something, if you find something that's really beautiful and you get your shots, then it's extra rewarding, and that's what I like about it.
Hey! Yo! Easy money!
So we are still in Cuxhaven. Unfortunately, it began to rain and now we are debating about what we are going to do. And we just decided that we continue to ride our bikes and hope that the rain stops.
It may sound a little bit cheesy, but to me, riding a bicycle actually means freedom. I can go wherever I want and I don't need to prepare for it. I don't need to buy a ticket. I don't have to buy gas. I don't have any emissions or anything really holding me down. I just need my legs and a good bicycle and off I go.
So finally the rain is over. And now we are about to make some kilometers.
Vegan meatball?
Hallo!
Alright.
Yep.
Nice.
We just made it to our first actual stop. We made it to the ferry that goes over the Elbe River. Ferry is right there. But what's more important is the restaurant that's right here, so we could finally grab something to eat.
Yeah.
So we just interrupted our dessert plans because we saw that the ferry was about to go. And then the ferry left without us, so now we have to wait another, I don't know, half hour maybe. But that's just life, I guess.
So, we arrived in Glücksstadt and we're continuing with our journey to Brunsbüttel. Lennart has a little technical issue with his bike. Is it fixed?
Yes, it's fixed. It's a fixed.
I like riding my bike because you can experience your surroundings in a more sensitive way. You can stop whenever you want. You can just put your bike to the side and go somewhere and take a photo or a video. Or you're like, if someone just wants to talk to you, you can stop, talk to the person, and you're way more flexible in comparison to a car or train or whatever.
It's a quick explanation of our setup and where we have all our equipment. So this is the Brompton C line, obviously a super solid bike. Then in the front pouch we have all the camera equipment, technical stuff, power banks, cables and all that stuff. Back here is the tent and also the sleeping pad, and then in the back we have water and clothing, and I think that's pretty much it.
We arrived in the dark and it was a little forest, and we set up our tents, and it already looked kind of cool, but obviously we didn't see much. But when we woke up, there was this super beautiful oasis in the midst of fields, and it was just very, very beautiful. Waking up and the sun was shining on our tents, and we had such a beautiful morning, and it was just perfect after this exhausting ride.
Right now we're packing up our stuff and then we will hit the road again for about 20 kilometers. We will ride to Friedrichskoog. There's the Trischendamm, and it's like a long path into the water, and there's water on the left side, on the right side. Kind of look cool. We want to check it out. We saw some photos on Google, and we'll see.
Jo, da ist das Wasser.
Die Nordsee. Ey, das ist Cuxhaven übrigens, ne? Nur so zur Info.
Ach was, das ist ja krass.
Das ist echt richtig krass.
Stimmt, der Fernsehturm.
So now we made it, 2.2 kilometers all the way to the tip of the Trischendamm.
Wir fahren 300 Kilometer mit den Fahrrädern, da könnte man doch eine Abkühlung auch gebrauchen,
das stimmt, ist auch so.
Ja, eine Wäsche auch.
Ja.
Scheiße, da fehlt ein Zeh.
Ja, du machst auch ein bisschen Blatt.
Oh nein.
Zieht doch lieber Latschen an, wenn ihr in wilden Gewässern badet. Am besten badet gar nicht in wilden Gewässern.
Am besten du stell einfach zu Hause und das war's.
Ja.
Seid ihr bereit, nochmal 60 Kilometer heute zu fahren?
Ja. Dick noch Schnitzel und Pommes essen und das war's für heute, Alter.
Und dann ab ins Hotel oder was?
Ja, auf jeden Fall.
Morgen Uber.
Dann schön mit dem Zug nach Eckernförde und das war's.
Boah, Alter. Das sieht unglaublich geil aus.
Now that I live in a big city, I realize that I actually kind of miss the quietness and the calmness of my home region. Somehow there's always noise even in the middle of the night, and it's just so nice when I'm back home to go outside and not hear anything.
Good morning. This is where we woke up. It's a shelter. We randomly found it last night and it looked inviting. We had 4 beds, 2 tables and 2 benches. The tables were a little too short, but we could build this extension and make it work.
Yesterday was super beautiful, but we arrived super late / early in the morning here at the Alte Sorgeschleife. It was around 3 a.m. and then we slept until 8, 9. The ultimate goal for today is to arrive in Eckernförde, the place where I grew up. But before that, we want to check out the Alte Sorgeschleife. Check this one out. Never seen it before, and that's all about it, you know, like finding some new places that are not like spots on Instagram and hyped and everyone is going there. Just keep your eyes open and see what you can find on the way.
We're done shooting for now. We got some really cool shots and now we're on our way off to Eckernförde finally. Let's go.
When I think about riding my bike in my childhood, I remember that I always rode my bike to school. It was around about 7 kilometers and I did it every day, no matter the weather. There was a time I bought a BMX bike and like shredded through the forest, but I've never approached this hobby for a long time. It was just a period, but it was always fun to bike somewhere, but more in the way to get from A to B.
Just passed this skate ball and we're thinking about to send it in there. What do you think?
Yeah, well, the bikes are not exactly made for it, but they have small wheels, kind of like a BMX, so maybe it works. Braucht mehr Luft, ja.
Ja, ganz vergessen.
Lots of pressure on the tires, so I need a little bit more air.
War schon hart steil, ne?
It's 9:40 and we're about to enter our final stretch of the trip, going from Schleswig to Eckernförde to Leo's hometown. So we better get going. Well, there goes my pedal. That's not good. I think it got loose during the skatepark action and I didn't tighten it. And I didn't have the right tool to tighten it. So now it just left me. It's not broken, but I still don't have the tool to fix it. Can you find it? Und findest du noch die Schraube? Okay, sehr gut. Schraube haben wir.
Wie geil war das denn?
Mal die Idee. Das ist die Lampe. Und wenn ich dann... Und jetzt... habe ich einen Achter-Imbus.
No freaking way. Leuchtenden Achter-Imbus. Eieieiei, ist das crazy, bro.
Alright.
Mal wieder
That took forever. Hopefully it works.
Okay, we are almost there. It's the last kilometer and then we are entering Eckernförde.
For the last 10 kilometers, Jannis has just been pulling me because my pedal left me and he's just in freaking beast mode. I'm going faster now than I was ever going before.
There we have it. Yesterday we arrived pretty late. It was actually today we arrived at 1 a.m. Now we are heading to a place that's pretty precious to me. It's at the Baltic Sea and let's see how you guys like it.
Oha!
Oh, yeah!
Sick! Alter. Geil, Mann. So sick, we were just riding through the forest and all of a sudden the forest ends and we're right here at the Baltic Sea. Leo's home court. So cool.
My view on cycling has changed after this tour because now I see that you can easily go like 10 kilometers or 15 kilometers by bike. You don't have to take the car for that range of kilometers.
I would definitely do another Brompton road trip that's this long or even longer. Next time I would probably choose a seat that's a little bit softer because my butt still hurts, but that's a price I'm willing to pay. We made it to Eckernförde.
From the North Sea to the Baltic Sea.
Good job, boys.